In 2018, an AI programmer approached us to save the world. Little did we know that what he actually wanted was for us to deal with the opposition to his own plans. Now we have a cloned cyborg army, a Russian nuclear submarine, and an evil AI gunning for us. And we are the only ones crazy enough to stop them. We're not heroes. We are final boss fights.
Kickstarter.com and then search for Meeple Perk. I think it's... Actually, I can just get the URL 2 seconds.
Do you need to...
You've got buttons all over the stream, haven't you, John?
Do you need to reintroduce now then if you're starting recording?
Hello and welcome to this recording segment. My name is John and I'm joined by Geoff and Sean and Drew.
Hello.
Who are people. I am doing a very quick reintroduction because I forgot to press record at the start of the stream. What I'm not joined by at present is the shopkeeper. Which means I can't actually buy anything. This Ammu-nation has failed me.
Fuck off, Simeon! No one likes you!
Hey, but anyone who is listening, and as long as it's before September 28th if you're listening to a recording of this.
It won't be before September 28th.
Kickstarter.com/projects/meeple-perk/meeple-perk. Give us some money.
So if you're watching this live, or on a VOD before that point,
go do that thing.
Do that thing.
Do that thing. Or we will come to your house and look very disappointedly at you.
We won't even make fun of Drew for plugging that, mostly because I started the plug. But, yeah.
I need 20 grand now because I bought body armor.
Well, fudge, that's a mountain. What was I going to say a minute ago? I was going to say something that was going to be interesting on the stream, and now I can't
wish
remember
to give you
it.
£20 for your
That'd be a
50
change.
right now.
Say something interesting on stream. Perish the thought.
That is shit.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
You're a comic book fan.
Yes.
You have been known to read that there are comic book series.
I have read comic book series. Where am I going, by the way?
At the moment, I am trying to find an Ammu-nation with a shopkeeper in it.
Right, but do I have to head all the way up north?
Yes.
Do you want
possibly.
to invite me into your thing? Cult.
Your cult.
I could do. I should possibly start that thing. Also, apparently there's a business battle of cargo right now.
That wasn't just me then, that's encouraging.
Have no idea what the hell that actually
It's
means.
a nightclub thing.
Is it?
Because
I don't have a nightclub.
Because we're in a public lobby, if you have more than 3 people in, it will start generating these every 15 minutes.
Oh.
Will that earn me 20
Cool.
grand?
Don't know, I've never done one.
Go do it.
So, not Sean.
So, shitface.
So, shitface. No, Sammy and I were discussing the other day, sort of discussing, because mostly it was me talking and Sammy saying, that's a good idea in the chat. We were discussing the fact that Sammy and I are both comic book aficionados, fanatics, fanboys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Ammu-nation, okay. Oh, that's how
Hold on a minute. Is the reason you've not been able to get body armor is because you've been going to the wrong shop?
No, I was parking at the new Ammu-nation, and I hadn't realised I'd landed on top of the Ammu-nation itself, and that it wasn't the building across the street from it. And then as I swooped down to land... There's no one in this one either.
I did have a point where... I think it's because I keep going... It could well be that because this was a public lobby before, other people who were in it may have, tried to rob them.
But I was in the Ammu-nation at Shady Sands, and that one's...
Where am I?
Where am I?
Where am I?
What is it?
We were discussing the fact that comic books are cool. I'm in Sandy Shores.
Ah,
Concentrate. Keep to the one story.
The comic books are cool, and we like them, and we can talk about them a lot.
that's the end of the story.
And we should do a
Just a statement,
podcasty, streamy type thing regarding that. And I feel that you would also be a useful
Resource.
contributor.
I like comics.
This was largely brought on by the fact that...
I like trains.
No! This was largely brought on by the fact that Maddie is currently doing a... Maddie, long-time contributor to the stream and player of Seraphine, is currently doing a university... I'm flying over a prison.
A university
Bugger.
fly over a prison.
She's going to university while flying over a prison.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm now 4-star wanted. Oh, jeez.
Right, I'm on my way.
Surprisingly, though, they weren't looking for a... Oh, fuck, they've noticed me.
Have you seriously flown over a prison?
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the
prison.
chat.
You never fly over the prison.
The
So
police
Sammy's
are
doing that.
Maddie is doing a degree, a course at uni this year on science and superheroes.
Okay. I don't think those two things went in the same sentence.
And everybody who's heard that says that is the most awesome university course to have to do.
Except for me, obviously.
Except for Geoff, who doesn't think science and superheroes goes together. But apparently it's talking about things like if you had super speed and super strength, like what your precautions would have to be.
I hope they're not using the Flash as a textbook, because that show, if you think about it, that show makes absolutely zero sense.
What show?
It's more things like you have to avoid the friction of running really fast because it would get super warm. So you'd have to do something to either negate that
Yes, I know.
Time travel in the Flash makes no sense whatsoever.
I'm
Sorry, like time traveling
Well, I mean-
any comic book movie?
I'm this close from doing the fucking goofy falling off a cliff noise.
I mean, it's bad enough that he goes back and changes his own history. He went back and changed season 1.
That's only because they realised the writers did it all wrong. And oh fuck, yeah, time travel, fuck it.
Wizard did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just to point out that in
bollock in hell.
Superman the movie, he does travel back in time by, or does make the whole Earth travel back in time by flying around it in circles, pushing it back in the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was only a few minutes.
Yeah,
Still,
it doesn't matter how long he went back in time by.
if anything,
It's still a ridiculous
I
thing.
don't mind if it's like actually impossible to be internally consistent.
It is internally consistent.
Anyway,
Flash is not internally consistent.
How is it not internally consistent?
They spent a whole thing about the whole thing about Eobard Thawne in the first series, and it ended up being erased from existence. And,
Yeah.
okay, he shows up in the second series, and he comes back and says, like, oh, he's come back because he's a timeline remnant, because he had to exist, okay. But they say, oh, I'm going to go back in time and speak to him. But you don't even know he exists.
oh shit.
Yeah, but he had to appear.
shut up, Jeff.
Sorry, no. I was
He
just
had
doing
to have been there to do the things that he did do.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to miss the turning. I'm not going to
So
miss
what
the
was the
turning.
whole point? So what was the point of Eddie killing himself at the end
Yeah,
of season 1?
to get rid of him from the timeline so that he doesn't then sire Eobard Thawne.
But Eobard Thawne still exists because he has to have existed. Because
No,
the application was not existing, it's too much for the timeline to sort out. So they just say, okay,
Oh,
here's
fuck.
your Eobard Thawne.
2 seconds. I'm being shot at.
The pier. This is where I'll escape the police.
And let's not get into how time weapons work normally.
Oh, Drew, that's one thing I was going to say to you. Have you listened to this week's Bruce T podcast?
Yes?
Damn. They've shot out my fucking tires.
This is the Hardy Dice Friends podcast.
Yes.
How have they shot it? Why? Why do you not have bulletproof tires?
Flying car.
Yeah, no bulletproof tires.
Where are we?
I haven't had much use of the flying car just
I
yet.
have a question. Who's got the cargo?
Me.
True. So this was meant to be a nice, easy run to get.
I swear to God, I will kill you.
And not for you, for the car that's chasing you.
Oh, thanks.
No,
Right,
right.
yeah, no. So Eobard Thorn gets erased as we see him at the end of Flash. The reason
Yeah.
we keep seeing him come back up is because he is a time-traveling superhero, so we're just seeing different versions of him.
But all of those versions should no longer exist.
They shouldn't exist as of Legends of Tomorrow when he completely gets
No,
completely...
because in order for Eobard Thorn to be time traveling, he has to have been born.
Yes, but in order for Eobard Thorn to come back in time for Eddie Thorn to erase himself, he's had to have lived and existed previous to that. Those are the parts of him we are seeing
Okay.
now.
Allow
Well, they
me.
should never- they should-
Allow
should
me
never
to
have existed
explain
because
this
he was never
another
born.
way.
Oh, God.
Everybody thinks that time is a straight line, but it isn't. It's actually a great big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Okay, I have to say this business thing that we're, is cool. The business battle thing, because the
Worth
goods
it.
have been destroyed.
Christ.
Why have the goods been destroyed?
I took revenge on some people for you.
Yeah, you did. You.
I'm hiding under a bridge. I sure hope the police don't look down here.
Oh boy.
Mostly because it's really difficult to drive in my car right now.
Whoa!
'Cause I've got no
What
back.
the hell exploded?
A lot of stuff.
I can just I'm just hearing explosions.
It's
Oh
the
shit!
bridge-
What the fuck just exploded?
The bridge is out.
Everything.
Okay, Lester.
My personal
I
vehicle has
really-
been destroyed. I'm getting a deluxe though.
I really hoped I could get away without calling you Lester,
I
but...
know not what.
Lester!
Hello.
Let's
do?
Little help!
No problem. I'll get him off your back.
Oof.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a fire engine.
What is a fire engine?
The fire engine that just came past
It's a
me.
large truck-like vehicle that is bright red and puts out fires.
Oh. Thanks.
The more you...
I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Damn it, Geoff, we're not in Britain land now.
Who's
I'm
is
on
anybody
no
going for that
side of
cargo?
the road.
Yeah.
Are we still waiting for John to get back to the Felicity and organise the thing?
Yeah.
Well, no, we're still waiting for John to find an Ammu-nation with somebody actually who can be bothered to work in it.
There was one in Los Santos. That helps. That's where I bought mine.
I'm presently in one. I'm presently just...
Does not let you do
In
the
a
prompt
bush.
for give you the prompt for buying stuff.
No. If the NPC who works there isn't there, it doesn't give you a prompt.
Huh.
Jesus Christ, loads of traffic!
Where the fuck is he?
It's like a union strike. Like, fuck this.
Is
stuff.
anybody in need of aerial support?
No,
Good.
literally, no fucker in the world is near me.
Oh.
Where the fuck is this guy?
The fuck are you?
I'll just go back to my ruined... Come on, get in the Deluxo. Get in the Deluxo. There you go. I know it's phased
Hi,
into
Drew.
a bush right now.
Hey.
What the heck?
So that's
What's-
three
what's
of the
going
shops
on?
on this world.
Why's my
Going
car
on.
all over there?
Thoughts, theories, suggestions? Should I try a different world?
I went to Ammu-nation absolutely fine. It was working
yeah.
fine for me.
I said the one in Los Santos is fine.
I went to Shady
Well, I've been
Sands.
to the Sandy Shore one, and
Yeah,
Geoff
Sandy
has
Shores
apparently
is
been
fun.
there, and nobody's there.
Not Shady Sands. Shady Sands is a different game.
Sandy Shore.
Yeah. No, Shady Sands is a different game.
Yeah. But I've been to Sandy Shore, and you've been to Sandy Shore, and no fuckers in my Sandy Shore.
Yeah, I bought from Sandy Shore.
Hang on a minute. Let me
One and
find
two
one
cargo
of you.
delivered. Where's the other cargo?
It's been delivered.
I grin maniacally.
There,
I
sure.
came
You're
across
closest
your
to me.
wreckage and I picked one of them up.
Give us a lift.
Sean, can you stay roughly where you are?
Oh, my weapons are working.
Well, I presume you're going to the Ammu-nation in Los Santos, where I went.
I'm coming to you, and then we're both going to a we're both going to an Ammu-nation.
Go to the one where I
Fire and
found
flares. I need to pick up
then you can just come to
flares.
me.
Where are you?
Is you.
Maybe if I
You are
stay
at
there.
an Ammu-nation.
Maybe if I stay there, he'll be there for you.
That is what I'm hoping. This is the one I was just at. I was just in this one, parked in that hedge.
On my screen, there is a guy here, and I am able to purchase armour. The fullest of my ability. I just built it.
Is anyone actually near me?
There he fucking is!
You called for a taxi.
Where's the
There you are.
Now the prompt isn't here. Do you not want my money?
Sir, I beg of you, I require armour.
He's not even looking at me.
Where to? Where would you like to go to?
I was just tempted to pull out a gun and shoot the fucker.
Oh God, I'm gonna run away then.
Let's give it a go. What's the worst that he can do?
Drug addict.
No, apparently. Oh, there he goes.
Who?
The worst he could do is stand completely still and not react. But now with several bullet wounds in him
Are you
and
breaking
his
my windows?
semi-automatic shotgun on the floor,
I didn't mean to.
can I buy armor now? Can I just go round the back here and take some?
Now?
I'm going to try a different game.
Load
Maybe
up Back to the Future again.
I'm going to just go to a different online world.
Every woman, every man. God, that's the point. Did you get any money for that, Drew?
I haven't actually seen any money come in. No.
Where is it? I'm just curious where it was telling you to go, because normally it's if you need a nightclub.
I mean, Andrew doesn't have any
Money.
business.
I have money. I just need 20 grand more than I have.
But you don't have any business premises.
No, why would I have one of those?
Oh, I think we're near the Felicity.
Because most of these are like things require businesses, like the business battles require a nightclub. Which is why I'm curious where it's telling you to go.
There's the Felicity.
Ah, it's time to wake up at this new Felicity. What a weird dream that was when nobody was in Ammu-nation.
Where all the Ammu-nations were unionized and refused to serve me.
Anakin Skywalker has left the session.
Ah, Anakin Skywalker, the guy going around all the Ammu-nations and killing them.
Okay, my receptionist will interact with me.
Full armor and you not check for them.
Okay, my car must be outside.
You hope.
I really hope.
I'm on my way back up north. Even though John's not here, we go up north.
I'll be there soon, hopefully, maybe. I don't even need to know if I need to, because it's a invitable job, so I can just do it from here, right? Like, it's not a in-world thing where we need to be in the...
I thought we were to be part of the same...
maybe we do.
Group, yeah.
Part of the same organisation.
Why is the Felicity in the middle of a nature park?
Cheap land.
Yeah. Come to this nature park, see all the trees, all the fields, all the grass. Oh, and there's this big underground bunker
And
here
the
as well.
abandoned nuclear bunker.
It's like the thing near me and John, the secret nuclear bunker.
I mean, that's under a farm.
Yeah. Well, there's the secret nuclear bunker, and then there's the actual secret nuclear bunker.
Oh, the secret nuclear bunker, yeah. Did I tell you about when you, like,
The tourism action nuclear bunker is really weird.
Did I tell you about the 3 months to live bit of that?
Oh.
Because I know I told you about the football game.